Good morning, my dear friends. Namaste. Welcome to the final day of our breath by breath meditation session, breathfulness practice or breathfulness meditation session being presented by Pyramid Valley International. I hope all of you had a wonderful journey with your breath. Those of you who have joined us fresh, I see a lot of familiar faces. Seshadri sir, Manjunath sir, who attended earlier programs and retreats. So thanks for your participation and energy, sir. And other people as well. I know Sugna ma'am also probably attended earlier. So thank you for all your blessings, all your energies. It helps the new participants also gel into the breath energies. So there's nothing more to talk about the breath or talk about the meditation processes. So we all know it's very simple. And only thing we did is we gave it a structure, we gave it some simplified structure, that is all. So we'll dive into a practice of meditation and then we'll understand what happens as we continue a practice of meditation. How does it elevate our energies? What are the benefits it provides us? All right. So, and then we will open it up for sharing and I want to learn a bit more on experience, feedback on how this program helped, anything else to fix for newcomers or something like that, right? So without much delay, unless and until any of you have any questions, let us dive into the meditation session. Any questions? Okay, so everything is clear. I can always take questions later during the Q&A session as well. All right. So let's dive into a 45-minute meditation session like yesterday. It begin with 8 minutes of equal breathing and around 10 minutes of 10 to 12 minutes of focusing your attention at your breath. And then we'll practice following for some time and be in the flow state for a longer time. All right, and end with the gratitude. With that, let's dive into today's practice. My dear friends, remove your spectacles, clasp your fingers, get into a comfortable posture for the next 45 minutes. Cross your feet at your ankle, close your eyes. Let's dive in to being with the joy of our breath, the energies of our breath. Just begin the process of equal breathing. Start your equal breathing. Breathe in long, smooth, easy. Breathe out long, smooth, easy. Today, feel grateful for your breath every moment. Be grateful for the wonderful learnings from the breath. that you had over the past 11 days. Smooth, easy, long inhale, smooth, easy, long exhale without holding your breath. Equal breathing activates your vagus nerve, brings you into, activates the relaxation response, reduces stress in moments. Due to your counting and observation of your stomach rising and going in, you are aligning, grounding, bringing into harmony your breath, your body and mind, which is very essential for our breathfulness meditation today. Today we're just going to practice all the techniques that we've learned, all the steps that you learned by yourself. Equal, coherent breathing brings your breath, your body, and your mind into coherence, into alignment. Feel your breath filling your lungs. Feel the emptying of your lungs as you breathe out. Such a wonderful process. Feel the energy it gives to the rest of the body. As you breathe in long, filling your lungs, and breathe out slow and long, emptying your lungs. Just your breath, your body, and your awareness for the next 40 minutes. Nothing else. Continue to do your warm-up. Equal breathing. Wonderful. Now let's move into our step 1 of our meditation practice, my dear friends. Drop your counting, drop your conscious equal breathing. Move your attention to the entrance of your nose. Choose a point at the entrance to your nose or on your nose or inside your nose. And just place all your focus at that point without straining your eyes or your forehead. Start feeling your breath at that point. Concentration on every breath, attention on every breath is essential. The next 10 minutes, that point should be the only thing in your awareness, nothing else. Continue to observe your breath at your nose, my dear friends. Feel grateful for the concentration that you've developed. As you place your attention on your breath for longer durations, if your mind still wanders, apply any of the techniques that you learned, labeling, counting, connecting. Feel your mind calming down. Feel the blackness behind your eyes. Feel the lightness in your body. See your concentration or attention growing as you observe breath after breath after breath. Your mind wanders, you're distracted for a few minutes. That's okay. Bring your attention back to your breath once you notice that. That is all you need to do. Keep your posture comfortable and relaxed. Closely observe your breath. Connect the starting and ending points of your inhale and exhale, or observe the sensations as you breathe in and breathe out at that point. No thoughts, no analysis. Feel the silence in your mind. Feel the joy of focus. Now, slowly expand your awareness to your nose, your throat region, your chest region, and your stomach region. And start following your breath as it travels from your nose to your lungs and out. Feel any and all sensations, including movements in your throat, in your chest, or your abdomen as you breathe in and breathe out normally and naturally. Try to see how many places you're able to follow your breath or feel your breath. Keep observing your whole beautiful breath. Follow your entire breath cycle. Become more aware of what is happening due to your breath. No analysis, no thoughts. Keep your body relaxed. Observe the movements in your abdomen. Feel all the sensations there as you breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful, my dear friends. Continue to be with your beautiful breath. Be aware of your entire whole breath. What happens in your body at every step of the breath cycle. No thoughts, no distractions. Ignore them. Just observe your breath cycle. Continue to follow your breath, my dear friends. Feel grateful for your wonderful process of breathing that keeps your body nourished. Pay attention and recognize the importance of your beautiful breath. Wonderful, my dear friends. Continue to be in that state of attention and awareness and acceptance. Now expand your awareness to your body. Stay anchored in your breathing at any one point, at your nose, at your chest, or at your abdomen. Staying conscious of your every breath. Feel your entire body becoming lighter. Feel the tingling, feel the sensations, feel the movements in different parts of your body. As the prana nourishes every cell and every tissue in your body. Keep your awareness open. Feel the lightness in your body. Feel the emptiness inside you. as you continue to stay anchored or aware of your breathing as well. Every cell of your body has undergone changes in the last 11 days because of the awareness and because of the attention that you've given it. Enjoy the lightness in your body, emptiness in your mind. So you breathe in normally and naturally. Feel the joy, feel the bliss. Of freedom from thinking. You're all doing wonderful, my dear friends. 10 more minutes. Become one with your breath. Lose track of time, lose track of your feeling of your material body. Become one with your awareness. Allow the body to float. Let go of thinking, let go of any tightness. Just be. Excellent, my dear friends. Continue to be with your breath. Nothing else. Feel your body light up. Feel the sensations of energy flowing through your body. Body is an important part of our mind. Continue to be with your breath. Become one with your breath. Last 5 minutes of feeling your breath flowing through your body. Continue to enjoy the feeling of lightness, the joy of being. Feel your breath, feel your body. Last 2 minutes. Wonderful, my dear friends. Now slowly bring your attention to your heart region. Feel grateful to yourself, to your breath, to your body, and to your mind for being here every day of the last 11 days. Feel grateful to the wisdom, the practices, the techniques. Think about some of the experiences, some of the benefits that you experienced the last 11 days. Feel grateful for it. Say thank you in your mind to all the people around you who made you join this program. Feel thankful to the technology that is bringing you this live onto your homes every day. Feel grateful for your family, for the people around you, your colleagues, your friends, your mentors, your teachers, your parents. Lastly, it's all collective pay gratitude to Brahmarshi Patriji, Buddha, Patanjali, and all the masters whose wisdom we've been practicing, and to the team at Pyramid Valley for bringing you this beautiful short program. Feel happy, feel grateful to your patience, to your perseverance. With that feeling of gratitude, enhanced awareness, attention, and acceptance levels, slowly let's emerge from today's mindfulness practice, my dear friends. Become aware of your body. Become aware of the room you are in. Slowly unclasp your fingers. Place your palms on your eyes for a few seconds and open when you are ready. Wonderful. I hope for all of you, you've seen a lot of progress over the last 11 days from the time. I've definitely loved to hear from people who began practice 11 days ago. Can you type in the chat window how much you have progressed in terms of level 1, 2, 3? 3 is you progressed. You feel you have progressed a lot. You have made a lot more progress. You're able to be mindful during the day. 1 is okay, I'm okay with my meditation. Super. Level 2, 3 is in progress. Okay. 1, 2. Wonderful. So it's just a way of appreciation to yourself, right? That you progress so much because whatever be the guidance, whatever be the practice, whatever be the wisdom, it's up to you, your mind. So you'll have to pat yourself on your back for the progress that you made. Thank you. And how many of you were able to do the practice yesterday? The gratitude practice. If you met a person and thanked them, type 5. If you are able to call someone and thank them, type 4. Wonderful. Very good. Super. And you know all the practices that we've been doing, right? Mindful eating, mindful walking, mindful listening, right? And then the gratitude practice. All these can be practiced as you continue the practice following this program as well. All right, so we'll talk about it. What is it that you need to do as you to continue the practice going forward? Of course, there are a lot of meditation sessions happening online as well. You can join any of those as well. All right. So before that, I just want to talk about one um, short but important topic. So we've been talking about mindfulness for a long time throughout this journey of 11 days. So what is mindfulness? Can someone type the formula? By now you should have known. It does not just apply to meditation. It applies to your day as well. It applies to every activity. What is mindfulness? 3 components of mindfulness. Attention, awareness, and non-judgment. Perfect. Good. Thank you. You made my day. You remember. So attention, awareness, and non-judgment of breathing is what we practice during the meditation. And similarly, attention, awareness, and non-judgment in our everyday activity, whatever work we are doing, our food, our talking, or listening, or walking, right? Everything is what we are practicing. That's the whole goal. So as we continue the practice of mindfulness, we go beyond our mind and start engaging with our soul's intelligence, which is what is soulfulness, right? So there is this gentleman, professor named Dr. David Hawkins, who's come up with this wonderful consciousness, map of consciousness chart. There is a book by name Map of Consciousness, and he's categorized different levels of energy or emotion. And the The bottom part of it is, if you look at it, it's more to do with our ego and identity consciousness. These are the levels of awareness that are driven by our kleshas, right? Fear, desire, attachment, aversion, right? Ignorance. So all that is the result of kleshas. A lot of times we spend, again, there are different domains or different parts to our everyday life, right? There is interactions with family, there is interactions with at work with our colleagues, or interaction with our friends. So each of those will fall at a different levels. In one area, you might be feeling anxiety, guilt, shame, anger, whereas in another area, you'll probably be doing your best work, right? So there are three levels of consciousness, as you can see here: ego identity level of consciousness, linear or matter, something when we are using your skills directly, right? That's the level 1 zone where you're happy and productive. And there is peak performance without stress, which is what we all want, right? And then there is, at a higher level, synchronicity and extraordinary outcomes, right? So in the higher levels, L2 and L3 levels, is when you are allowing your soul, you are functioning with your soul's intelligence. Whereas at the lower levels, you're functioning at your ego's intelligence, based on past beliefs, based on past karmas, based on past samskaras. And at your level 1, you're working at your intellect level. Whatever you have learned, you're applying. It could again include parts of your ego as well. So as we continue our practice of mindfulness, we go beyond our mind into the realm of soul, and that is where all intelligence comes through, right? And as we do that, even this whole perspective of how we view life changes, right? So initially, we all think, I mean, we have all been through that phase, probably either in this incarnation or earlier. Some of us feel life happens to me, right? We feel victimized and helpless. Oh, why is this happening to me, right? It is because of my family. I've been born into such kind of a family. That is why you feel a bit of helpless, saying that life happens to me. This is how things are. This is my destiny. This is my fate. I can't do anything beyond it. And then as our consciousness levels increase, then we move on to life happens by me, right? I'll have to take control. I'll have to take responsibility. That is your level 1 zone, right? So then we have the courage to take responsibility. We trust things will happen. And then we are a better father, better son, better, worker at work, right? You have control of everything. And then you also think that because of you, things are happening. I did it. So that is the level at level 2. Life, you think if you're not there, things will not happen. And slowly, as our understanding, as our consciousness levels increases, then we start realizing, I didn't make life happen. Life happens through me. I'm here for a reason. There is a purpose. And when I am in touch with my higher power, my soul influence, things will automatically be met. That is a stage of magic. That is a stage of soulfulness, where things happen. You say, I want to do this, or you feel if that happens, it will be good, and it will happen, right? So those are the different levels of consciousness. And how do you connect with your soul? And soul is nothing but a higher level of energy. Your body is operating at level of energy. Your mind and thoughts and emotions are operating at higher energy. And then soul is probably the highest frequency energy, which everyone can get in touch with it. But the important point is, if you need to understand your inner intelligence and inner soulfulness, you'll have to silence our mind, empty our mind. How do we connect with our soul? Definitely meditation and mindfulness. This is what we've been learning throughout, right? And how do you trust your soul? First thing is practicing non-attachment. We learned about it yesterday, to outcomes. I don't worry, as long as I'm doing the best job, whatever I'm supposed to be doing now, if I am doing it my best, at my best abilities, automatically the outcomes will come up, right? And not worrying about the outcomes, but whether I am being the best. The only outcome of every action is, am I being the best version of myself now compared to yesterday? now compared to a week ago, a year ago, right? That is the only thing that matters. And that is what is growth. That is what is personal growth. And the second thing is believe in your soul intelligence and continue to practice soul speak. How do you practice soul speak? Believing in your intuition, being aware of synchronicities, a lot of meaningful coincidences will happen, right? And spontaneity, as I said, on you, a lot of instances you'll be spontaneously interacting, spontaneous choices you'll be making without worrying too much, and you'll start getting insights and inspirations either during your meditation or outside your meditation, right? And one thing I want to cover is what is intuition. Intuition is the right thought at the right time without planning for it. Knowing without knowing, thinking with your heart, gut feeling. We all heard those phrases. That's what is intuition. That will automatically be happening. Now that your awareness is higher, you start for intuition to strike. What is important is listening to your body sensations. That is what we practice body scan. We are all aware of what the breath does at your body, right? So there are 4 steps. A lot of times people say, I got this thought. I don't know whether it is my mind speaking or it's my intuition. Right? Here is a guide that one of the books talks about. First is your mind chatter should stop. That's what we're practicing meditation. Second is you'll have to develop this capability of feeling your body sensations. Right? And then third is you can't say, I have a meeting, I have a decision to make in 1 hour. Now intuition speak to me or soul speak to me. Or it shouldn't be forced through fear. So if no fear, no urgency is fueling you, and you start feeling a sense of sensation about good or bad about something, then that's your intuition speaking to it. And then the fourth one is be open and willing to follow it. That's important. I keep talking about my experience at work, where I let go of a wonderful deal which made financial sense. But in that last conversation with the clients, I didn't feel good about it. My intuition was telling me, or I didn't feel good about the conversation with the clients. And then I let go of a multi-million-dollar deal. Thankfully, my boss approved it. But invariably, it turned out to be true. Within 3 months, the entire client team went away, and then the project went to a competitor, and the competitor was not making profits. He had to do a lot of difficult decisions, and the project was not profitable, right? And then similarly, you can feel which place to go for vacation, things like that. All that will happen, right? As they say, intuition is the GPS of the soul. Your feeling is the GPS of your soul. It tells you what to do, what not to do, how to go about. It also tells you when you don't need to worry about it. So the thing is, everything is made up for you. You don't need to worry. But having said that, your choices ultimately decide where you are going. And like Patriji says, every choice has a consequence that we are ready to bear, right? So lastly, we've been through this journey of breathfulness. We've seen how uh, being with our breath calms our mind, heals a lot of things. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed a certain set of healing in your sleep, in your pains, and all that. Then there is a lot of emotional cleansing that happens, right? So our fears go away, our cravings go away, our anger subdues or subsides. And then with our past baggage away, we start seeing things the way they are, not through the colored lens of how they should be, right? Heightened awareness. We start feeling intuition. We start seeing synchronicities, right? And then we get into a state of equanimity, which is non-clinging, which is free of kleshas, right? And lastly, we feel that sense of oneness, which is probably a longer journey, depending on the state of evolution we are in. So we see that state of oneness where we feel good for everybody. We start contributing. We start seva. And how does it happen? Absolutely, to the continuous practice of meditation. We saw that abhyasa and vairagya, non-attachment and continuous practice. All these benefits happen to each and every one of us as we continue the practice of silencing our mind. because this is science behind it, which is what we've been seeing over the last several days. And what is needed is consistent, committed, confident practice, trusting all that will happen to each one of us, right? And for the next several days, continue the practice for the next 20 days. For each one of you who have been doing 21 days or 40 days, it's up to you. So minimum requirement is sitting in meditation for 1 hour every day. For beginners, definitely 1 hour. For others who've been practicing, anywhere between 30 minutes to 45 minutes should be good. 5-finger gratitude exercise, we spoke about that yesterday. Journaling or reflection at the end of the day. How did your day go? What are the activities you did mindfully, being thankful for certain things? What were the magical synchronicities that happened? What were the intuition? Did your body feel differently at any point of time? And please practice any one mindfulness practice every day. Mindful eating, mindful walking, mindful brushing. You can do your brushing every day. Mindful gardening, mindful listening, mindfully playing with your colleagues, your friends, playing with your kids. So full attention, full awareness without any judgment, right? Judgment about when will this be over, or why is my food like this, right? So all those things. Continue the practices every day. And here is my email. If anyone wants a copy of the slides that you want, of course, all the videos are available on the Pyramid Valley website. If anyone wants a copy of the slides, I'll be glad to share this. Please write to me at this email, saiksagar@pyramidvalley.org. All right. And with that, we'll close. But before that, I also want to point you to a website, which is where is that? Yes, so you're able to see this. It's called stillness.pro. Stillness.pro. That's Stillness Project or Stillness Project. Stillness.pro. This has a lot of those wisdom, detailed articles on a lot of things that we spoke about in this course, and also that I'll be covering in the Stillness Retreat. Right. So you can see articles about meditation, mindfulness, practice of breath meditation, equal breathing, coherent breathing, lot more breathing techniques and the tools. And the wisdom talks about the science of what happens in each of everything, right? Mindfulness meditation, what happens in the brain, more detailed articles on each of those, a lot of case studies of people who practice meditation and talked about their stories about healing, right? And for those of you who want to continue the practice, excuse me, there are this 60-minute guidance and 60-minute guided meditation, two types, step by step, and also just breath awareness throughout the 60 minutes with music, with custom music that you can find here, and also a 20-minute version of guided meditation, right? The first one is a step-by-step, 3-step approach. Anyone wants to learn new for 1 hour, they can use it. Or there's a 60 minutes just breath mindfulness. We don't go step by step, but then just the 10 minutes of equal breathing and then the breath awareness, and similarly a 20-minute version. So they're all audio files. You can use it from the resources portion of this website, stillness.pro. All right. So with that, really appreciate each one of your presence, each one of your participation, contributing energy to the group meditation. I hope it was great. It was my privilege and honor for sharing whatever I've learned with each one of you, and also sharing the technique, sharing the wisdom to each one of you. And special thanks to the Pyramid Valley team and the opportunity provided by Brahmarshi Patriji for all of us to connect with each one of us as well. So please continue your practice, and thank you very much for each one of your participation. And we'll see you at any of the stillness retreats or any of the workshops that we do at Pyramid Valley or elsewhere, and or in the further online programs. It's been great working with each one of you, but we are not leaving anywhere. But let's share our experiences. Let's share any questions. Before that, let me take up any questions that I might have. There's one question here from Mr. Sundar. So the focus kept shifting between eyebrows. What needs to be done? Let focus stay where it is, or keep trying to follow the breath? So keep following the breath. That's what all those tingling, everything will happen. In the first phase, a lot of other sensations will happen. Just feeling, observing the breath at one point. Even if tinglings happen, just ignore them. And if it continues to bother you, you can place your focus on the tingling. Question comes that we breathe through the nose. Why do we say whole body breathing? Is it something like while air comes into the body through nose? Yes. So the reason is the prana is flowing through all the nadis in your body, right? That's why we say the whole body breathing. So the breath is coming through your nose, but the prana, the energy, and then the breath, because of the breath, the oxygen gets exchanged. The blood circulates through your entire body, carrying new oxygen, right? So you will feel sensations. The question, the answer is there in your question itself, which is because we are allowing all our nadis to the prana to flow through all our nadis. So that is why you'll feel the sensations. Wonderful. Can I do Gyan Mudra, or is clasping fingers crucial? There is a reason for clasping fingers because we're going to feel our energies much faster. Once the closed circuit happens, it reinforces. There is a reason for that. If you are not feeling comfortable and you feel comfortable with this practice, it's a good idea to change. Try to see why you are feeling bad by doing the change. But if you feel comfortable and still getting the results, please go for it. This program has brought me back on the path of meditation more than 2 years. Thank you, sir. I'm not available on all weekends in Pyramid Valley, but I'm available when there are events and workshops because nowadays I've taken a different role as a trustee at Pyramid Valley. I'm no longer the managing trustee there. So we're good. So we can meet up anytime. Not an issue. When you're there, just inquire if I'm around in the reception, sir. All right. Any more questions? Please, would love to hear any of your experiences, how it went, what are you feeling, any feedback for our sessions. Now it's open. Let me allow you to unmute. Please raise your hand if anyone wants to speak and can go. So there's one. Yes. Mr. Karthik, do you want to go?
Sir, are there any one-day retreats at Pyramid Valley?
There isn't a one-day retreat. We're trying to do some weekend workshops or weekend classes, which we used to do earlier. There are free sessions. People can come in the morning, attend 2 sessions, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, and leave. So that will soon come up. I think there is a wellness weekend or something on the website. So we'll do that. But otherwise, the minimum workshop we have is, I think, 3 days. One of it just got over BA Master last weekend. So the minimum workshops are 3 days. The one-day programs will get started. Just keep looking at the website. You'll get information.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Ved Prakash.
Sir, I was going through the Pyramid Valley website, and there is program from 1st July to 21st July. So it's at night time. Why it is at night time? Because
Yeah, so basically, it's about continuing the practice of meditation. It can be done anytime. A lot of people also do it. The night time, every month, first 21 days, that program happens, meditation for beginners. And it's a night time because a lot of people said that that is the time that we can spend at home leisurely. Morning people are getting ready and then going, right? So just a group meditation, just so that the entire groups comes in and does. A lot of people join from other countries as well. That's also another reason why it's in the night time. So 9 to 10 is just group meditation. People practice this breath mindfulness, and there's some wisdom every day. So for people who want to continue practice, who are not unable to practice by themselves, it's an occasion for them to practice.
one more question. So I was seeing one of the videos of that 21 days meditation, and in that one of the person was asking about like the energy so much is in him, like he's unable to manage, and the guru said, master said, like you should hold the trees, get in touch with nature. So how that happens and why that happens?
Yes, good question. See, everything is energy, sir. That's what we heard, right? Everything is energy. The universe is energy, the trees, material, whatever, all of us are vibrating at some form of energy, right? So when our energy level is low, we feel tired. When energy level is high, we feel very enthusiastic, very joyful. Those are the frequencies of energies, right? And then when we are meditating, when we are vibrating at high level of energies, there is an impact on other people as well. That's why when you go to enlightened masters, gurus, you feel a sense of calm, right? Just entering the room, just entering the people. Same thing happens when we go to temples, when we go to places where everyone is vibrating in the same energy. People go to a temple for only one reason, right? So everyone's energy is pointing towards the same level. So you feel a sense of calm, feel a sense of things. Similarly, nature, trees, animals, everything vibrate at a certain set of energy. When your energy levels are high, it's time for you to balance your energy. I mean, it doesn't happen to everybody. So there are techniques to kind of embody your energy also. For example, if you feel a lot of energy, especially this practice of uh, this flowing with your breathfulness energies, it's to have you grounded, right? Most of those people, they have their energies focused around their head. So when they start feeling energies, they need to stay grounded, right? When more energy comes, you'll have to stop and start observing different parts of the body, or hug a tree, or do some activity, right? So do some activity like walking, mindful walking, or contribute in something. So it's about finding the right balance of energy. Everything is energy, and as we continue to feel, most of the times we balance our energy out between our thinking, between our bodily activities, and between our work for others. In some cases, if it is not, then these are some recommendations where you spend time and energy. The same recommendation we also give for people who are lower energy, right? People are always worried. We say go spend time in nature because they're always in the body, right? When they spend time in nature, they open up, and they receive the cosmic energy to what elevate their own energies as well. It's about getting to that calmer state. So high energy bothering you is kind of what to say coarse vibrations, and we try to mellow that down by spending time in nature. In fact, there is an institution or organization called Spiritual Tablets in PSSM, which which has cured tons of diseases, including cancer, including some of the lot of depression and things like that. They prescribe their tablets are only this, right? Meditation, seva, spend time in nature, spend time in Goshala, spend time with trees, right? And then also service. How do you do doing service for other different types of service? So the tablets are only that. So depending on your problem, definitely meditation is included, mindfulness is included, sleep, right amount of sleep, what do you do, and then meditation at the right at certain amounts of the time, book reading, reading certain kinds of books, all these. So those tablets play around with those energies, right? So there's a science behind it, and you should attend some of the quantum science courses or quantum energy courses as well. A long answer to your short question. I hope it helps.
Thank you, sir. Where is this spiritual tablets? Like this is at Pyramid Valley?
No, it's part of the Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement. I think there is a website you can search, spiritualtablets.org. Or maybe you can just type on the Google, you'll get it.
Sure, sure.
There are people focused on it, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Anyone else? There's a question, while practicing, the old memories surfacing and disturbing most of the time. This program helped a lot. Is there any method to overcome the issue? Sir, continuous practice. Just let go of the memories, let go of the memories. That is what, right? As I said, especially when your mind is silent, some of those things happen. Your mind and ego try to bring all those, but your steadfastness will help in letting go of it. It's like any other thought, doesn't help us. Right? Anything that is not helpful to us, we let go of it. So just letting go will slowly get you back, will avoid that memory. The moment we pay attention, saying that, oh, I got that memory, why did I get that memory? That will keep coming back. The moment you let go, don't even bother. Just like some person trying to bother you, you don't even bother about it, that person will go away. It will lose its energy. He will lose its energy and go away. Similarly, it'll do that. I felt tired and sleepy for a few days during the course. Again, it's all the body fatigue, very common. I know people who said, people who go to sleep, wonderful sleep soon after the meditation class as well. So again, those are all disturbances. You can just let go of it. You can look at our videos earlier on some of the techniques that we do. Can you share the link? Okay, so this is so in that website, under resources, you will find the link for those audio meditation sessions. Where can I ask meditation related queries in the future? You can log into the 21-day program and ask, or you can ask in the WhatsApp group that we are in, ma'am. Yeah, I hope no more questions. Any experiences? How did you feel? Any sharing? How did your meditation process? Anyone wants to share? All right, so everyone is feeling so grateful. I can understand. All right, so the next online program, preferably, we'll be doing one in August. I'll be doing one in August. It might be, I'm not sure about breath by breath. We'll definitely do a longer and advanced course on mindfulness, right? Called Superpower Mindfulness. So how do you develop mindfulness? What happens in mindfulness? Of course, there will be daily meditation, but it will not be a step-by-step meditation. It's assumed that people have learned meditation. It's a course for developing mindfulness at work, how you use mindfulness to cure your health, mindfulness and relationships and things like that. So that will be a course in August. That will be an online course that I'll be doing. But other than that, there are other online courses that are available on Pyramid Valley website. Mindfulness for meditation for beginners, first 21 days of every month. Our masters Chandu and Shalini from Pyramid Valley, they conduct it regularly. And then we have the stillness retreat, 5-day in-person stillness retreat that I'll be conducting next month from July 11th to 15th. And there is Shreyans Daga's workshop on quantum leap from July 16th to 20th. I think that's also 5 days. There'll be other courses. Stay tuned. Please be in this WhatsApp group, or you can join the Pyramid Valley WhatsApp group. You'll keep getting messages on the programs that happening at Pyramid Valley. You can always periodically check on Pyramid Valley website when there is next workshop. But when you are people outside of Bangalore, when you are in Bangalore, please make sure you spend a day at Pyramid Valley. For others, you can spend multiple days. There are rooms available, there are dormitories available. You can spend a couple of days with your family. Instead of going to a regular resort, you can come to this meditation resort, right? The energies of the place are really elevated, right? The greenery, for those of you who've been there. So definitely you can experience the calmness as soon as you enter the place, as soon as you enter the pyramid. All right. All right, my dear friends, if there are no more experience sharing, then we can end this session and end this course. It's been wonderful interacting with all of you, though I would loved much higher participation and experience sharing. But nevertheless, I know you're all grateful. The only Guru Dakshina you can give to this program is continuous practice, right? And then there are a lot of tools, a lot of things happening. You can also join in, sorry, I forgot to tell you, you can also join into PMC channels, right? PMC Kannada has programs, meditation programs in Kannada every day. PMC Tamil, PMC Hindi, PMC Telugu, PMC English. So PMC is Pyramid Meditation Channels. Again, that was started by Brahmarshi Patriji just around the COVID time. So there are a lot of meditation channels, a lot of experiences, a lot of workshops that keep happening. Similarly, in PMC Hindi, there is something called Master Bano that happens, 21-day program that happens every month, right, at different time slots. A lot of programs happening. You can just search the web and you should be able to find the programs. With that, thank you very much, my dear friends. It's been my privilege working with each one of you, and I hope to see you soon in Pyramid Valley or on another online workshop. All right. So thank you. Till we meet, all the best and have a wonderful